Now, the other big focus on the show today, how in Mumbai there's been a rise of young people, that's people under 40, getting admitted straight to ICU for COVID. Around 30% of the COVID cases in ICU in Mumbai hospitals are young people, according to the top doctors there. The last month has seen a rise of 34% in such cases, and hospitals say that young people with COVID have been self-medicating despite having symptoms and are getting admitted to the ICU with complications.
Cases of young people with COVID-19 queuing up in hospitals in Mumbai is on the rise. This 32-year-old man is COVID positive. He thought his fever was regular flu and self-medicated. When his condition deteriorated, he had to be put on oxygen support at the BMC's Jumbo facility.
22 तारीख से सिम्टम्स थे थोड़े से उसमें थोड़ा सर दर्द कर रहा था और हल्का सा बुखार था तो मुझे लगा नॉर्मल फ्लू है क्योंकि ऐसा 3-4 बार मेरे को पहले भी हो चुका है 3-4 दिन तक मैंने नॉर्मल गोलियां खाई तो कुछ फ़र्क नहीं पड़ा फिर मैंने टेस्ट कराया टेस्ट में पॉजिटिव आया उसके बाद फिर उन्होंने मुझे कुछ गोलियां दी थी 5 दिन की वो खाई फिर भी कम नहीं आया फिर मैं यहाँ पे एडमिट हुआ.
This 35-year-old COVID-19 patient self-medicated when at first he thought his body ache was normal. When his condition worsened, he had to be brought to the hospital and put on oxygen.
कुछ नहीं था तो नॉर्मल था इतना ये नहीं था थोड़ा सा बॉडी पेन था मेरे को लगा नॉर्मल ठीक हो जाएगा फिर मेरे सर का पहचान था तो इधर आ गया.
Our cameras have captured many visuals of young people flouting lockdown norms by not wearing masks in crowds. Now, not only are the cases of young COVID-19 patients in Mumbai hospitals on a rise, but young people are ignoring symptoms, delaying medical advice and tests, and are self-medicating. As a result of this, many young people are getting admitted straight to the ICU with complications. At BMC's Jumbo facility at BKC, 25%, at Bombay Hospital, 30%, and at Fortis Hospital, 16% of patients in the ICU are under the age group of 40 years.
काफ़ी दिनों से ये देखा जा रहा है कि यंग एज के जो पेशेंट्स हैं उसमें मेल भी है फीमेल भी है कि वो कुछ दिन तक पॉजिटिव होने के बाद भी या सिम्टम होने के बाद भी अपने घर पे रह के या सेल्फ मेडिकेशन से लेते हैं और अचानक कुछ दिनों के बाद यहाँ आते हैं और हमारे डॉक्टर जब उनको एग्जामिन करते हैं तो देखा जाता है कि वो माइल्ड स्टेज से मॉडरेट स्टेज में आया जाता है फिर मॉडरेट स्टेज से उनको फिर सीरियसनेस बढ़ते जाता है और उनका ट्रीटमेंट का स्टे बढ़ते जाता है और हो सकता है कुछ केसेस में वो आईसीयू में लैंड अप होते हैं उसमें से कुछ केस उनकी डेथ भी हो सकती है.
और मैं ये देख रहा हूँ कि उनको सिम्टम जो है ये कम से कम 7-8 दिन चलते रहते हैं उसके बाद हॉस्पिटल देखते हैं आके उसके बाद किसी डॉक्टर से मिलते हैं और वो फिर बोलते हैं कि आप जाके हॉस्पिटल में भर्ती हो जाओ. तो यही एक चीज़ है जो कि अलग दिख रही है युवा पीढ़ी में कि शायद जो है उनके सिम्टम्स जो है 4 या 5 दिन पुराने होते हैं और ये 4 या 5 दिन शायद घर में कोई गोली लेके क्रोसिन वगैरह की टैबलेट लेके निकालते हैं और जब उनसे फिर रहा नहीं जाता है तब फिर वो लोग हॉस्पिटल में प्रेजेंट हो रहे हैं.
In Mumbai, so far, 4.76% of the COVID-19 deaths have been of young people. A total of 31.15% of COVID-19 positives are young people. In the last month, there was a rise of 34% in COVID-19 cases in the age group of 20 to 40 years. In Mumbai, Pooja Bhardwaj for NDTV.
Well, to talk more about this, about young people and how susceptible they are from COVID and the complications that can take place, we're joined by Dr. Mohan Joshi, Dean of the Nair Hospital in Mumbai. Thank you so much, Doctor, for joining us. So what are these young people, that means people under 40, to do if they have the symptoms? Because, right now we are encouraging home isolation and it seems that a lot of them are self-medicating and only reaching the hospital once they're the infection is quite severe.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me on this particular news bulletin issue. See, now what has happened is that over a period of now last month or so, gradually the lockdown is becoming relaxed. The reason that the younger generation is getting affected and some more seriously becoming ill is the reason that these younger generation are going for jobs. Their business have started, they have started traveling, and at times they are not taking adequate care, or sometimes the things are that the traveling conditions are that they may be not able to have very safe distancing and some young boys are taking, becoming a little careless and not using proper masks. So that is the reason that the number of people who are more on the roads, more for the business, younger people, they are getting infected. And now the thing is that you have taken a job, you will feel that in the private sector you will not get leave. So a trivial sort of health mishap, people take it easy, that they would take paracetamol tablet, they would go to their local general practitioners and take, and they would like to pull on. Let's see that I will go up to the weekend and take care, take 1 or 2 days rest, and then I'll get well. So these things are pushing them to a little problem, that from mild disease, they are reaching to a moderate disease, and then they are reporting late.
Right. So you're saying that they're not taking adequate rest or care when they do get the symptoms. Do you think that also there's been this sort of, thought out there or messaging that young people can get it and recover easily that's leading to this carelessness?
Yeah, that is also there. But, that because they are young, they become little careless. They avoid using mask at many places. And because of their job, because they are traveling, especially in Mumbai, people travel from 100 kilometers away, from the main office where they are supposed to work. So the traveling has increased over a period of time. And sometimes it is not possible to have truly a scientific safe distancing while they are traveling. So they are exposed to more infection, which was not the case way back when there was total lockdown. So this is going to increase over a period of time, and we are going to face more younger people becoming seriously ill. What we need to spread the message in the society that younger people are not immune. They have to take care, and with the slightest symptoms, they must report early to the right place at the right moment.
Welcome back. Well, it's time now for our viewers' questions on the show, and we have with us Dr. Mohan Joshi still there to take all those viewer questions. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us. Well, let's just take a look at that first question.
Ankit here. I had a query regarding corona vaccine, that how much time will the government take to distribute it when it's made, and will it be the foolproof measure against the virus?
All right, Dr. Joshi, everybody wants to know about the vaccine. That's still,
please see that
as
the
we're awaiting
coronavirus vaccine trials are already on. One vaccine, which is called as Oxford vaccine, that is called as Covishield. The trials are going on in very many centers in the country, as well as in 3 centers in Mumbai. And the other vaccine, which is made by an Indian company called as Covaxin, the trials are also going on in very many centers in Mumbai as well as in the country. The vaccine may take to come out maybe 3 to 4 months. Actually, that we are assessing at this moment the safety and the efficacy of the vaccine. That means that after giving vaccine, nobody is getting any side effect, number one. Number two, that the given vaccine is creating adequate antibodies in the patient. So that is what we are studying. And now the third thing, which is very important, is that the frequency of vaccination. That we will take a little longer time to understand, because when there is an adequate titer of antibody which is coming in a patient after vaccination, that antibody titer, how many days it remains effective, it all depends on that. But we are right now assessing, the world is rather assessing the efficacy, that means that how much antibodies and whether the antibody response is good, and how is it safe, efficacy and safety of the vaccine. And I think so that in between 3 and 5 months, we should have effective vaccine against corona in India.
All right, and it's going to take a lot longer than that to actually vaccinate, inoculate everybody. But thank you so much, Dr. Joshi, for answering those questions.